Damn, that dude looks ripped. Hell yeah.
Your season starts now.
Hey, what's up? Welcome to the stream. How y'all doing?
Start the regular season by selecting your season goal.
Oh shit, it's been a while since I played.
Meeting your season goal gives high rewards, but does come with risk. Kick off your week by installing your game plan. Kick your season off by starting your first game.
Damn, why is it taking so long to load?
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to Madden 18 on EA Sports. The next chapter of this young man's life starts with this game. And as his professional career officially begins, he'll have to prove he can handle the challenge of running the ball against the bigger, faster, tougher defenses of the NFL. It's the Saints going up against the Vikings.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. How y'all doing?
It's one of the new jewels of the NFL, no doubt, as you get a look inside U.S. Bank Stadium here in Minneapolis. The scene a short time ago, this crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with the New Orleans Saints. Welcome in, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and partner, training camp over, preseason over. It's time for week one.
And how much fun is that? No longer do we have to talk about who's going to make the team. The rosters are set. These guys now get to go out and play for real. No more of these preseason games. Now they're playing, and the records count.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. And a give this time to the tailback. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. See if they stay on the ground for second down. Now they'll run it on the toss. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He lost 4 there, and it's third down.
One thing rookies need to learn at this level, and quick, make a cut, be decisive, and go. Because in college, you could dance around and wait for a hole to open because you're probably a better athlete than most of the guys on the field, but not on the NFL level.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. To throw is Bradford. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
Ah, son of a bitch.
It's a gain of 5, and that's going to make it fourth down.
They dialed up the screen pass on third down, and for a second, it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got it.
Damn. I'm just going to pound this ball.
The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they
Why is my guy so fucking easy to tackle, man? He ain't trucking.
For a couple up past
Fuck.
the 30.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Now a handoff here to his running back. He'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite powering through the tackle. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. They'll try to throw now. Bradford. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. 23 yards on the play.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Where the fuck are you throwing it, Bradford?
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Going to give this time to the tailback. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line. And they get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4. And he'll give it here to his running back.
Come on.
And not much running room. Down to the 32. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a 1st down. Call it a gain of 13 yards on the play. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. More from Minneapolis after this. A reminder coming up at this and every halftime this season, we'll be checking in with Larry Ridley in Orlando for highlights and analysis of our first half.
LR, that's my man.
That's your guy. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Manti Te'o in there to bury him for a loss of 11. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation.
And the pressure gets to him again.
You're fucking kidding me. God damn, 3rd and 29.
In search of something here after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Bradford getting his guys ready. From the shotgun, it's Bradford. Open here, Adam Thielen. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. And 15 yards there on the catch and run.
Talk about a combo that works really well. Sam Bradford, short, dart-throwing quarterback, and Kyle Rudolph able to work the seams inside and make those tough catches.
Now, Rudolph wound up shattering his career high with 83 catches last year, third among NFL tight ends. Over the middle here to Rudolph. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. So we reach halftime here. A first down throw for Bradford. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
And to give this time to the tailback. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he might have got this across midfield, not by much. They'll mark it down at the 49. A gain of 3, second down.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Uses his stiff arm. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with third down coming up.
Nice job there defensively on third down. Not only did they string the play out, but they didn't allow any room for a cutback. Really well organized on the defensive side.
The Vikings on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. He's making quite a splash here in his NFL debut.
Well, he was advertised as being NFL ready, and both you and I tend to arch an eyebrow a little bit when we first hear that. But I think that they were right about this one.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Now they'll run it on the toss. And now running right through it. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Second down following the run. Now they'll run on the draw. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down in the backfield. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
Count me as a little bit surprised by what we just saw there, because this has been a pretty long drive, and normally you think that wears down a defense. In this case, looked like the offensive line let them down a little bit.
They allowed the penetration and the ability to stuff them for a loss.
Come the fuck on.
Going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No.
I should have gotten a speed back instead of power. This fucking power back goes down just as easy as the damn speed back does.
First, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
I got to break
out
one.
Comes Minnesota. And on the last drive, They were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field. And he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Now they'll run it on the toss. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Gonna give this time to the tailback. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move.
But last year, I'm not sure we saw very many of those runs, did we, from the Vikings? I mean, they had the poorest rushing attack in the league.
Just 75 yards per game, but carries like the one we just saw, that'll help bolster that average.
Yeah, certainly, and they tried to beef up the offensive line in the offseason, brought in Latavius Murray, and then drafted Dalvin Cook out of Florida State.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And taking it across
Fuck off, man.
Inside the 45. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really
keep
fits,
pounding.
doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles, and his feet never stop moving.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at beautiful new U.S. Bank Stadium. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the 4th. So the offense has it 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. And they give this time to the tailback. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
And when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get a couple here down to the 22.
Well, that's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through, and has a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a 3rd down.
The Vikings on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. Here it's 3rd and 2. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it. How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that 1st down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. And And we are back here. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. So the offense takes a timeout. And now we're set to get going. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack.
Fucking stupid.
Got to be unhappy with how that turned out. Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. First down, Bradford. And Rudolph.
Come on, Bradford.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Bradford now to throw on first down. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
A second down throw for Bradford. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 14 yards that time for number 14. That's just his second catch of the game. They wanted to keep him silent. They have kept him silent.
Defensive football 101. Don't let the best player on offense beat you. Take him out of the game. They've done a great job of doing that.
Why the fuck? Man, oh my God.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
On second down, Bradford again. That is caught inside the 5. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. And now a first down following that long gain. Going to give this time to the tailback. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Offense looks to punch it in here from the 1 on second and goal. And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. A great play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Vikings are able to close the gap just a bit. Immediate dividends from their number 1 pick, Charles. They expect, obviously, big things from him.
And he's already starting to deliver. But here's the question.
This first week, this first game that we get to call together, so special every year, week 1. You had the flyover, the big American flag out there before the game, all the hoopla, just having football back, so special.
It is an opening day, opening game. It's just nothing.
Once you're ready, go ahead and select Advanced Week to get to your next game. Before this week's game, make sure to install your game plan. Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley.
Losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. Now they'll run it on the toss. And some room to work. Extending the arm.
Oh, yes, it works.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 31 yards there and a first down.
Well, plenty of credit has to go to the guy carrying the ball. He broke the tackle and gained the yardage. But that doesn't necessarily mean that the defender's bad. They're not going to make 100% of the tackles all the time. Even the best in the game will miss one occasionally. The key is not to let it snowball and miss tackle after tackle. On that play, credit to the offense, but that doesn't make the defense bad. Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. That'll get them some of what they needed, but they're still left here with a 3rd and 9 forthcoming.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
This drive is pretty clear.
The Vikings now heading onto the field and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell me they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he is knocked down and then landed on pretty awkwardly at the 28. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
Well, he tried to bounce it outside, but that's obviously not his game. He's too much of a straight-line runner.
Yeah, him in the outer third of the field, not a recipe for success. That time a loss. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only they're controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Vikings holding the football. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
That's another nice run, and I have to tell you, some of the coaches that I played for, their philosophies were always different when they see a guy running the ball well. Some of them wanted to immediately go to play action and throw it now because it's wide open. While other coaches said, you know something? Until they stop him, that big boy's going to keep getting the football. And that might be the direction that they're going to go right now. Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings are able to strike for 6. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener. And it's a reminder, coming up tonight, Green Bay visits Atlanta. All sorts of storylines there. A playoff rematch, also the opening of Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And then on Monday night, the Giants host the Lions.
So the Giants play on Sunday night and Monday night to open the season.
Yeah, 2 under the lights. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. They're able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
Yeah. Move.
Touchdown, Minnesota. A great play there. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right.
Comes Minnesota. They
shit.
are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things
these
together,
boys on their heels,
creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
And now they're just looking to add to that total. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Larry Ridley will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. Give him 10 yards on that one.
Do it again. I'm going to keep pounding this fucking ball, man, until they stop me. Saints did a hell of a better job.
And he'll give it here to his running back. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Now a handoff here.
Damn.
Running back. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, and sometimes that just happens. It is the NFL. They will make some plays against you.
Carry here for their fullback. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensive.
Uh-oh. Stop him.
An update from a game going on down in Tampa. And it's now the Bears leading by a couple of touchdowns in that one. Mitch Trubisky with 2 first-half touchdown passes. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. And he'll give it here to his running back. Across the 30 to the 31-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Decent chunk of yardage still left here. 2nd and 7. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. And again this time to the tail.
Damn.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Yeah, we'll see
So
they
the
do it
offense
again.
has had a big day. No one on that side of the ball is excited about seeing a loss like that. Their goal, to make every play positive. And when you have a bad one like that, your next goal is to not let it spiral into more.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. He'll wind up getting 11 on that one. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. And Bradford showing a little frustration. He's going to turn and call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and the nose of the football. And he'll give it here to his running back. And it was the stiff arm there that freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Now a handoff here to his running back. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll go down at the 28. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Bradford on 1st down. And he'll find Thielen on the right side. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is a receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done. And
he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
I think there's a fatigue factor that's kicking in defensively. You know the will is still strong. I think the offense is starting to bend it just a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's looked that way. We'll see if they can continue this already strong drive. And again this time to the tailback. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain.
Dragging him.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Pittsburgh didn't
That's
stop
a strong
him.
pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Oh, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4. And quickly they get to the line. Now a handoff here to his running back. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. And to give this time to the tailback. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. It'll be a 2-yard gain. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. Now a handoff here to his running back. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Now they'll run it on the toss. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside the 40. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And to give this time to the tailback. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. Second and goal is the offense. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. A great play there.
Stop.
Taking it in from a yard out. And the Vikings are going to add on
Feast
to their
on.
lead.
Things are rocking easy here in the 4th quarter. They've got to feel pretty good about this one. Actually, they've got to feel...
quarter score now from Baltimore. And a shocker there. The Browns lead that ball game at the moment. Cody Kessler with one touchdown pass thus far. Now a handoff here to his running back. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And with that carry, he has done it. He breaks the single-game rushing record.
How about doing it in the spotlight of our game? How wonderful is that to see all those yards accumulated, culminating in a brand new NFL record.
And to give this time to the tailback. And even with that broken tackle, can't get very far. Stops short of the 30. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe to get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. It doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That can give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward. And it actually is an extra hurt for the team that loses because normally you shake it off, but in this situation, it lingers a little bit longer.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we sign off from Heinz Field.
Hell yeah. Le'Veon Bell didn't have a very good game there. I crushed it. 50 attempts, 313 yards. Who do I
Don't
got to play
forget,
next?
work on installing your game plan prior to this week's
Tampa
matchup.
Bay. Try this.
Bring your lunch pails, fellas. I need to see that workman attitude today. We got to get better today. What I want to know is, who's ready to get better? I'm ready to work today. You ready to work? You ready to work? All right, then let's see it. Let's get out there and do it.
Oh, bullshit. Yeah. Bring it on, brother, man. I just destroyed fucking Steelers. See, goddammit, you distracted me. Yeah. Okay. We'll see, man. We'll see.
Hey, man, listen. Great job today. It was a step in the right direction for you and this team. And as long as you keep moving in the right direction, we're going to be
Fuck
just fine.
Bradford. Okay, man, you're the Madden champ. But you know who I am, though, right? I'm diarrhea that killed you. I rushed for 313 yards on the Steelers. You missed it. I'm about ready to run all over the damn Buccaneers now. I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll see. I haven't played much of this game, and I've had it for over a month. I think this is the first time. No, this is like the third time that I played this fucking game since I've owned this game. I've been so stuck on that Call of Duty. Get tired of all the fucking tryhards.
The story of their last game was the ridiculous amount of time this guy spent in the end zone. Anytime he got a sniff.
Look how big my guy is. He's 6 foot, 245.
Can he do it again here? It's the Buccaneers going up against
He's a beast.
EA Sports coverage takes us to one of the newest jewels.
Oh, I miss Minnesota, man.
US Bank Stadium.
Still wished I lived there.
It can certainly get loud inside this building. And just a few moments ago, when the Vikings were introduced,
Wish my mom would have never pulled the shit she
They're set
pulled.
for football as the Vikings get ready to do battle with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you look at this Vikings ball club. They were winners.
Yeah, man, I already did that.
Looking Charles to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I
There's a
watched
good
their
story
game
mode
tape
to
in
it.
the victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Bucs, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win.
All right. Here we go, Lucas. Ready to watch me run all over them, stuffing down their throat? All right.
Able to plow forward up to about the 20.
I gotta get the feel of their defense, man. Fucking Steelers didn't do shit against me. I was shocked. The Saints was the first game I played since I created this guy, and the Saints shut me down, man. I only got 100 yards rushing and 1 touchdown. Then I played the Steelers. I had 4 touchdowns. Fuck. And 313 yards rushing.
As we just saw there, that's a big day.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down.
Oh, shit. Come on, get up there, Bradford.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Ooh, 3 more yards? I better stick to the fucking up the gut. I don't need to lose yards.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to have the first
Man.
down at about the 38. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
The only person on their defense I'm worried about is fucking Levante David. That boy's a beast at linebacker.
He had a lot of vision last week, didn't he? NFC Offensive Player of the Week. He was dominant. Fresh set of downs here.
Oh, shit. Well, I guess I'll run this play and then do a pitch.
Going to give this time to the tailback.
Damn!
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Yeah, I know the computer's easy, right?
But still, a good first down run. That's what an offense calls.
It's a whole lot different when you play against somebody else, man.
First down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Second down following the run. Now they'll run it on the toss.
Damn it, I didn't see that guy. Shit.
Going to get him as they stop him behind the line. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Came out in a power set, but that only served to put more men in the box. And guess what? If you're going to do that, you've got to win up front, right? Your offensive guys have got to beat the defenders. They lost all leverage on that play.
And the box with an extra defender in the secondary now on third down. A play fake.
Bradford, fucking idiot. Whatever, he finally got it fucking completed. I was wide the fuck open though.
That one goes for 29 yards on third down.
I believe you, bro.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he winds up getting only a
Always got an ass tackle me, man. God, I hate that.
Doesn't matter who you're rooting for in this game. The effort of the man with the football, getting away from one and trying to turn forward and get some yardage. I really liked what he did there.
Second down, Bradford. And his throw here's incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there. And it's third down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is third down. Now they'll run on the draw.
God damn.
Down just shy of the 25-yard line.
Well, that was a fail.
There, and it's going to bring up a fourth down.
I started catching on. God damn it. Yeah. What'd you do, crush him? Made him rage quit?
From Buffalo, the Bills have taken the early lead with Sean McCoy, a first-quarter touchdown there. And out now come the Vikings. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal.
I'm with you on that one.
Damn it, almost got away.
I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play.
I seen the hole to the left, and then I had to go to the right.
Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it.
Yeah, I think I remember you telling me that.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Stop
Son of a
the
bitch.
45 despite some powerful running. It'll only be a gain of a yard. And
Tampa Bay's playing some tough defense on me, man.
I once had a defensive player in the NFL tell me, if I beat and dominate the guy across from me, I'm helping my team. Well, winning one-on-one battles is always a part of the game, but when you have good team defense...
I'm fixing to break one. I can feel it.
One broken tackle, but he didn't get away because the rest of the guys arrived
not in that
to
quarter.
put him on the ground.
Now, prior to the snap, we hit all zeros. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Vikings holding the football. They'll come
right on
a 3rd and 4 here to start things out.
In Madden, what, 2016 or 17, I was undefeated. But I only played a couple online games.
They'll try and run with their fullback. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. It's a loss of a full 3 yards. A reminder coming up in the Sunday night game, matchup you don't see very often, a rematch of Super Bowl 18. The Raiders traveling to Washington, and then tomorrow on Monday night we'll see the Cowboys heading to the desert to take on the Cardinals.
Former NFC East rivals.
And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think
yeah, you do, Lucas.
Yards out of it. Those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Talk a lot of shit for a Mexican.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
God damn, pull your fucking blocks.
Back at the 17.
Holy shit.
Go as a loss of 5. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Fucking offense ain't blocking for me.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play. But there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. And we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Working out of the gun, Bradford.
What the? Brad, every time I call for the ball, Bradford fucking throws it away from me.
No second
God damn, that's fucking
long, so throwing the football
bullshit.
Probably the smart play to try and pick it up.
The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense. Get a couple of
yeah, they do, man. It's fucking awesome, bro.
Something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them.
Oh, what about him?
Really embrace him.
They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
Well, not a huge game there as we head towards the 2-minute warning. It'll be interesting to me to see what they decide to do after the timeout.
In Las Vegas? So they're going to be moving to Las Vegas?
In the first half.
They're leaving Oakland?
After this.
No, man. That just won't be the Raiders no more. Because they've always either been Los Angeles or fucking Oakland, man. That's fucked up. They've never moved except for from Oakland or to L.A. But California got way too many fucking pro teams, man. It's bullshit.
2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Now a handoff here to his running back. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. Minnesota. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
31 yards there and a first down.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
And we're back. The offense had a chance to talk things over. We'll see what they come up with here on this next play. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now they'll run it on the toss. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
Son of a bitch, man. I had that big-ass run, man.
And now out comes Minnesota. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And they'll stop him right on the midfield stripe. Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1. The Vikings on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. So we've reached halftime here in Minnesota with the Vikings. And he'll give it here to his running back. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
Well, we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit, both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball.
What the fuck?
He's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
Well, partner, I guess sometimes it's just a matter of philosophy. Some say run it until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess they should have tried to fool them on that play.
On 3rd down, Bradford. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. first and 10. Bradford looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll make it second down.
That stadium would be fucking badass, man. That'll probably be the best one that NFL's got, other than Minnesota's new stadium.
Let's see what the offense comes with here. 2nd and 8.
Yeah, man, that's pretty badass. I haven't heard anything, and I've been watching ESPN, and they ain't said shit.
3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Gerald McCoy is always going to be linked with Ndamukong Suh. They came into the NFL in the same draft class. There's a lot of debate about who was going to be the better defensive tackle. They just do it 2 different ways. McCoy, more movement, more elusiveness. That allowed him to make the play there for a short gain.
I'll bet, man. That's it's not cheap.
5 yards is the pickup there as that extends.
I wish I had that much money to blow and throw into a stadium.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. Some tough running, but it only gets him to the 45. Credit him with a 1-yard gain.
Fuck, I need to step it up, man. I'm fucking 25 rushes for only 89 yards. Something wrong.
Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. 2nd down, 9 yards to go. Now they'll run it on the toss.
Come on.
Yardage here. Back at the 40. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd down and 12. From the gun, Bradford. Oh, he tried to pitch it, and the ball's loose.
Bradford. Oh, my God, that sucked.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. And we
Oh, did they?
And he'll give it here to his running back. He'll get about 3
Come on.
as he's taken down at the 23.
Not much happening there on first down.
Oh, did it?
There might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it
Wouldn't be
turned up
Lions
pretty good.
Stadium.
Closed fast.
Now it's 2nd and 7. Now a handoff here to his running back.
Come on.
Able to break one tackle,
What?
but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with 3rd down and just a yard to go.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Bridgewater. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Yeah, I think I heard something about that.
Whenever you see a team deciding to throw the ball in 3rd and 1, as a
Actually, that's Detroit Pistons' new arena. Because I've got that on my NBA 2K18.
Not a lot for sure, but
I already know about it, man. God, this is frustrating the hell out of me. I can't fucking do nothing on Tampa Bay right now.
he'll look to throw. Throwing over the
Bradford, you suck ass.
Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Just a couple there on the second down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation. An incompletion, now a short pickup. That's not going to do it.
Yeah, you've got to get to the line of scrimmage quickly, get set up, and aim downfield.
And a give this time to the tailback. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now. Got to be careful here. They need to move quickly, but it's also 4th. And he'll give it here to his running back. And now running right through it. That one good for 7 that time. And it'll be 1st down Vikings. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Now a handoff here to his running back.
Come on, man. All I did was barely move to the left, and my guy fucking jumps right into the fucking defender. It's stupid.
I know they got a little yardage there, but
that shit aggravates the hell out of me about this game.
I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. Back to throw. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Back to throw. They find some open field here. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
Let's go.
He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete.
Yeah, I'll look at him here in a second, man.
On the clock. Now one more shot at it. Obviously, again, they've got to go for the end zone.
Damn, 863 million?
Throughout his career, he seems to pull it off about every other week.
That's crazy.
If I'm the defense,
It's insane.
I'm rushing the quarterback and making him move away from his throwing arm. That makes it a little bit tougher to get it downfield.
One last shot now for Bridgewater. That's caught by Treadwell. And he's going to get this one down right to the edge of the red zone of the chalk of the 20. But Charles, a one-score game.
Fucking bullshit. Yeah, I know, man. They already have it in NBA 2K18. It's Detroit Pistons Arena. Even though it's called Little Caesars Arena. No, the Vikings lost. Oh, yeah. What the hell? Where's my other shit? Oh yeah, it's a big enough arena. They can do that shit. Yeah. God damn, where'd my fucking shit go? Somehow my shit got deleted. Well, that sucks. Let's see what this one shows. I created a new team on here. No, yep, there it is. I don't remember. Yep. Who do I got on defense? Hold on, I'm looking. Yeah, it's a nice fucking arena. Too bad they ruined the roof of it painting it Little Caesars. Pizza, pizza. And why the fuck would they have a Canadian flag hanging in a U.S. fucking stadium? That don't make sense. Yeah. I'm not sure. Pinnacle Bank Arena there in Lincoln is pretty fucking big too. Oh, yeah. I got you. Alexa, what is the capacity at Pinnacle Bank Arena in Lincoln, Nebraska?
Sorry, I'm not sure.
Oh,
For now, I'm able to look up phone numbers, hours, and addresses.
Oh, you dumbass. How big is Pinnacle Bank Arena in Lincoln, Nebraska? Oh, yeah.
Pinnacle Bank Arena is an indoor arena in the West Haymarket district of Lincoln, Nebraska, U.S., with a seating capacity of 15,500.
Seating capacity of 15,500. And that's pretty damn good for a college venue for Nebraska basketball. Yeah, it's probably the same size of building, but they don't have the seating capacity as what Little Caesars Arena would by, 5,000. So yeah, Little Caesars Arena's not much bigger, but it's a little bigger. Oh shit. Yeah, how big is Van Handel Arena? I mean, what's their seating capacity? Because I know when Nebraska built Pinnacle Bank Arena, they wanted one of these years to be able to host the NCAA tournament. And they've already held some tournaments there. And they've even had Chicago Bulls and somebody else go and play there, in their preseason or whatever. Or as an exhibition. They held an exhibition game there, and Chicago Bulls was one of the first, before even Huskers got to play on that floor. Chicago Bulls and somebody else came and played there. But hell, they've gotten a lot of big concerts and everything else, that they've held already. They've held anywhere from Jay-Z to Elton John to Monster Jam. They've had, you name it, they've probably had it in there already. Oh, Van Andel's 10,834. Yeah. But yeah, like I was saying, Nebraska, when they planned it all out for that arena, they wanted the biggest, they wanted to be one of the biggest venues in college, basketball. Yeah, because they probably got to take up a little more seating and everything to put in, the hockey rink's bigger than a basketball court, way bigger. But well, not too much bigger. Yeah, no, it's way bigger. So yeah, they'd have to take up damn near probably a couple thousand seats just to put that in. Yeah, see, concerts are different though, man, because they can literally stuff people in there. I mean, especially if a lot of people get down on the floor and everything. But because you can get a lot of people standing in there. Right. Oh, yeah. But see, a lot of venues too, they won't even put chairs in there, man. They'll throw so many people down right in front of the stage, standing up and everything, man, and it's crazy. But you can pack a hell of a lot more people in there. You can get the fuck off my stream.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
Larry
care.
Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. It's a fresh start throughout the league here in Week 1 as these two teams have high hopes for the season ahead. It's the Chiefs going up against the Bulls. The opening kick of the new season is straight ahead as we turn it over to our broadcast duo of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you very much, Larry. EA Sports coverage of the NFL. The National Football League is here and on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel.
Yeah, man.
These folks are
Oh, that'd be
fired
the
up as
second
their guys
fucking
are ready
retard
to do
tonight that's
battle
got a...
between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Brooklyn Bulls. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Brooklyn
I get so fucking tired of
season
people.
tilt. And when it's an early season tilt, should be ready to roll.
Yeah.
Still scoreless here in the first, but a third down situation forthcoming. Let's get into the action.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's got to be, man.
Back to throw Beathard. And he fires one, but
Yeah.
incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
No score as of yet. Defenses have ruled here into the second quarter. But here's another third down situation to check in on.
Oh, yeah. Now for Elton John.
2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. My good friend Charles and I right back at you.
Well, shit, they...
No score as of yet.
Oh,
Defenses
yeah.
have
That's the
ruled
way it
here
was
into the
when he
second
went
quarter.
to Pinnacle
But
Bank
here's another
Arena.
third down situation to check in on. They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4.
Yeah.
Time to get back into the action. We've got a red zone alert. 1st and 10 at the 14.
Yeah.
Now a first down carry by Bell. Oh, and now he will take this one in for a touchdown. Le'Veon Bell taking it in from 14 yards out. And his guys are able to strike for 6.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter.
Oh, I bet. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you'd be... Yeah.
Time for this defense to try and stiffen as they'll try here to defend a 1st and 10 situation at their own 17-yard line. From the red zone now, Bridgewater. Now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses the football.
Yeah.
It's going the other way. The 30, the 20, and this will be a touchdown.
Yeah.
This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Oh, yeah. Well, I know what Nebraska does is they go in there and the basketball court, it sits up off of the concrete and it's on these cushion deals or whatever. And the basketball court is actually hovering over the damn concrete of, you know, the floor of the Pinnacle Bank Arena, you know. And that, yeah. Oh, yeah.
A third down situation coming up in the third quarter, and this defense hoping to turn that third down into 4th.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Green 39.
third down. Here's Bell. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's crazy.
How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle.
That's a no-brainer,
get
man.
no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a 3rd down situation in the 4th quarter. Time to see if this defense is up to the task. On 3rd down, that's Bell. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one.
Heard of what? Yeah, it must be.
As we drop you into the action, it's 2nd down, 2nd and 5 inside the red zone.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they got a minor league hockey team or whatever.
2nd down, it's Bell.
Well, I think
A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal. Starting to look like this drive may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the off-season. This is why you have those OTAs and minicamps. For these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground.
What it is they've got some of these kids that are right out of high school that come and play there.
Now Bell. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Oh, really? Oh, really? Yeah. Lincoln Stars hockey. What? Yeah. 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 Huh. But, you know. Well, hell, my Lincoln Stars are in the playoffs too. Western Conference semifinals. Yep. No, it says USHL. Yeah, they're a minor league. I mean, but Lincoln Stars, they put out a lot of people that, like, a lot of these kids, they'll go and play for them for a little while, and then they'll jump into college and go to college and, play for a couple of years in college or. Yeah. But, yeah.
His second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
Oh yeah, anywhere up fucking north, man, is hockey. Hockey and football. Oh yeah. I mean, that's like with fucking Lincoln Stars. They fucking sell that place out all the damn time.
Nothing to lose now. This offense forced to go for it. Down a bunch here in the fourth quarter.
Why is that?
On fourth down, it's Collins.
Yeah, saying pizza.
Make it back to the line of scrimmage. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And defensively, that would just seal a week one victory. Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belts. For you and I, that first Thursday night game also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We were into the regular season, the first game of the year. And, all eyes were watching this one. Everyone was excited that football was back.
And it's just special.
I know it, man.
It's so
Pinnacle Bank Arena.
Fucking. Out there. It'll be crisp fall weather before we know it.
You got that right, but I love the build-up to it, right? All day long anticipating it. And then we got here and we saw a game, the first game of the year. Let's keep going.
So for the home team here, they begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener. And now they'll get the weekend off as they get a little extra time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.